Yep, should be recording now. Whee. Where are we and what are we doing? Ooh, searching for berries. I think that's the type that gives you the wrong type of berries, but anyway, it happens to be here, so we'll do it. This is a test. It's going to be a very quick one to see whether or not my webcam integration is... oh, I found something. Red berries. Let's eat them. I can't remember. Is it just me or is it getting dark? God, Bennett, this game. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting dark already. Anyway, I've got to stop recording and check to see whether the webcam thing's working. Right, we're back. And yes, apparently the webcam does work, so hello. Let's go and do some gameplay. Oh, a quick explanation of where we are. We're on the experimental. It's a regular server. And... oh no, it isn't. This is a hardcore server. Oh, you Wally, you joined the wrong server. Oh, alright then. Now hang on, that's not right. This is quite clearly not a hardcore server because I'm looking in the third person. But my character is the character I had from my hardcore. I'm confused. I played yesterday where I was just messing about with very quickly to test the bit of software I'm now using for my recording, and I just mucked about for a bit. So I mean, I dressed up like a chav. I found some what did I find? I found some tracksuit bottoms, tracksuit top, bright green top. Don't know if I actually got to the point of getting a baseball bat, a baseball cap, but yeah, I dressed up like a chav just for shits and giggles, you know. And I would have thought that would be the hive I'm on, but apparently not. Because, or it's confused anyway, because this is where I logged out yesterday, but I'm wearing and carrying the gear I was wearing and carrying a couple of days ago. So, yeah, a little confusing. So what we're doing is we're using a different piece of software to do my recording. And the software is the one that comes with, if you've got an AMD graphics card, it's the one that comes with the driver. So you've got Raptr, which is quite a good bit of software really. It's there used to be a piece of software called, in fact I still think it still exists, called Xfire. The guys sold it. They sold Xfire to somebody else, left the company, and created Raptr. Hey, this is how these things work sometimes. Raptr, I don't know if it's been bought, or at least has been in a close association with AMD, because now Raptr gets installed when you install your graphics card's driver. And with Raptr and AMD working together, they have set up the recording so that the video rendering or the compression is handled by the graphics cards. Now the result of this is that there's absolutely no reduction in gameplay quality or frame rate, because the game is easily handling it. Now one of the things I've done, although I don't know how well it's going to show when it's this blue and dark, is I've changed my graphics settings back to how I've always had them in the past. I tried a little experiment a week or so back. I turned everything down to normal, but turned on things like post-processing. It was okay, but do you know what? I prefer it crisp and clear, so the settings are up. Most of it is on high or very high, and yeah, we've got... I wanted something to drink. So we've got the graphics settings set a wee bit higher. Really wish I didn't have to carry a torch. I've got a feeling that drinking from the pond doesn't actually give you much. Talking about drinking, I've got my mug of coffee here, because it's quite early in the morning. I tend to do my recording play in the mornings because, well, get up, breakfast, all that type of stuff. Still thirsty. I don't think... I think when you take a drink from a pond like this, you're just like getting a tiny little sip. You know, one of the things I've started doing on my sort of regular server, non-experimental server character is to, when I come to one of those, is to drink from a canteen. Wait, let me in. Drink from the canteen and then refill the canteen, because then you get a good amount of liquid inside you. Where doing it this way, I'm not entirely sure you do. I'm not entirely sure that you get a good amount of fluids. Not much in here. I tell you what, in about 10 minutes or so, we're going to start using the torch for looking about. I'm so glad I got rid of all that motion blur and rubbish. A hat, a bright red hat. Not a lot in here, is there? Ooh, there's something behind there. What are you? Oh, rotten. Of course. Ooh, that's something that I'm going to have to look at. It's clipping through the wall. See, they've got some... yeah, a little bit of work needed here and there on this game. So let's go and have a look at what we can find. I suppose, what are we after? Probably not to be up at Balota. I do need to, obviously need something to drink, which means I sort of need a container to put a drink in. So it's a water bottle or a canteen. Should be able to find one of those in a pub. So let's have a little run down. And go and have a look in a pub, because pubs are always pretty good for finding loot. I just wish it wasn't so dark. You know, please, if you're listening, server admins, have your server, if it's going to loop, where it starts at a certain time, runs, then stops, and then restarts, goes back, have it do that, please, in the morning, so we have daylight for the whole time. Rather than this going into night, because it's actually, in game, it's actually only about 5 o'clock. Ooh, what's that? Oh, black jeans, they're not much use. It's only about 5 o'clock in the evening, and yeah, it's a bit too dark for 5 o'clock in the evening. In the UK, it gets like this in December, the depths of winter. You'll have about 4:30, it starts to get dark. So this is looking at this, it feels like it's about December time, around Christmas, just after New Year. And in reality, the game is based in September. And guess what? You can tell it's based in September because the trees still have leaves on them. But some of the trees are orange. This all goes back to the original map, which was for Armour 2. And Armour 2... God, I want you to have flashlights. Armour 2 was based in September. So, yeah, that's why you've got all the autumn colours. I think they look very pretty. They're always one of the nice features of the game. But I think they could lighten things up a little bit. Right, doesn't look like we've been terribly successful looking inside this pub, which I do find unusual. But then there's a very much a lack of zombies. So I am guessing that this area has been pretty well cleared out of zombies. Players have been coming through. maybe I've just got to sit here and drink and drink and drink and drink. Now, one thing I did discover one of the times I was playing recently is there's a bit of fun and games going on with the chem lights. Hang on. What I was noticing with the chem lights is you'd break them, carry them, they gave out light, that was nice. If you put them in your pocket, they sort of switched off as if it was like a light switch and unbroke. So if you then put them back in your hand, you could then break them again and have an everlasting chem light, which is fundamentally not how chem lights work. Yeah, chem lights don't unbreak and stop giving out light. So I'm sure they'll get that sorted out at some point. But for now, it's in the game, so we'll use it. I've stopped being thirsty. I'd like to see the hydrated mark. And I must remember that you guys can actually watch me. Might have to get a better quality better quality cam if this is something that I'm going to be doing regularly, or whether or not you think this is silly. I don't know if there's much benefit for you lot to see me whilst I do this. Old mouldy old rags, don't want those. Do you know what? I think this place has been picked clean. Doors may not be open, but I think the place is being picked clean. Gas can. Oh, I don't have the pockets for all this stuff. I need a backpack. Oh, a rock and a flashlight. I really do need to head west. West is so much better than the east these days, because a lower population, so less stuff has been looted. Coupled bits of map. What have we got? Southeast, east. Bit of a luxury at the moment. So let's head west. Yes, I was saying the. By the way, west should be roughly in that direction. Yeah, the east of the map is so. Sorry, let's get rid of him. The east of the map is so, because this is where the spawns are. This is This is where the majority of people are most of the time. So, oh, here he comes. Oh, of course I've got third person, haven't I? Hello, mate. Piss off. I'm going to run you right in the middle of bloody nowhere. Yes, I am. Then I'm going to kill you with my axe. Oh, great. Now I've got your friend. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. What buttons have I got this on? I've got it on number one. Number one, number one. Oh, you little bastard. Oh, and I'm bleeding. Where's your mate go? Yeah, I can. He's back there, right? I want to kill. Where'd he go? I'm losing my bearings. I need to kill him quickly because I don't want him. Oh, you little shit! You got me. Wait, come on. Some of these hatchet throws should be making contact. I find these ground-dwelling monkeys to be a pain in the bum. Right, put that away. Into tab and use. My clothes are damp with blood. Yes. Right. Where were we doing? Yes, that was it. You're no longer bleeding. Still got this funny underglow blue light thing going on. So, directions. Oh, we've got stars. We can use stars to navigate. Where's the pluff? Come on, where's the plough? No, no. Oh, there she is. Okay, Basic 101, navigation at night. I don't pretend to know very much about the stars, but what I am looking at... Now, you are going to have to go full screen on this, but trust me, can you see my targeting dot? From there, to there, to there, to there, down, across, and up is the plough, or the Great Bear, Ursula Major. It's got lots of different names. But the ones you're interested in, can you see these two on the right-hand side of the... If you think of this as being a Big Dipper, being a like a frying pan, it's that bit there. Line those two up, and you see that distance from there to there, times it by 7, and you end up with the pole star. So... I can't remember the right... No, that's not the right button I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit... No, one day I will, because I reuse these so infrequently. Is it that one? No, that's clapping. Where's pointing? Yay. Pole star. So, from there to there, up. Pole star. That is north. Yeah? Yay, we found north. You can only do this at night, which means, of course, that is west. And east. Behind us is south. So, pole star. That one. Just above my head. Yeah? That is north. Let's go west. I have no idea how much of that you saw, because I noticed a difference the way when Sony Vegas renders these out, they tend to get a little darker. Also getting some colour distortion, which is odd, but I must admit, I do like the file sizes I'm getting from this this Raptr GWR or whatever it's called video recording thing from AMD that's using my graphics cards. Because I'm playing this right now, obviously I'm recording, what am I getting? 58 frames per second. 58 frames per second, hang on, and video settings. High, very high. By the way, I have to have this very low because of yeah, AMD. Anti-aliasing on normal. Alpha coverage disabled because I don't like it. Edge smoothing on low, very low. Ambient occlusion disabled. Post-processing disabled. Rotation and bloom off. Part of the reason I do it like this is this. This reminds me more of how Armour used to be before they turned a lot of the fancy stuff on. Where's my Polestar? More that way, I think. Yeah. So, I've always liked it this way. I haven't necessarily liked the fuzzy, blurry stuff. I like it to be crystal clear right across the screen. So anyway, love you and leave. Okay, we've travelled on a little bit, and we have fortunately picked up the power lines. Power lines, fantastic for navigation, so we shall use these, but whilst we're here in this town, or village, we will have a little look about. just me or the lighting feels different? That's a light source over there, and that's on. It's quite a lot brighter than I would anticipate it being. And that's definitely a light source in there. Let's turn this off. Yeah, someone left a torch on. Flying shoes. Doesn't look like there's much in here. Looks like this area's been cleaned out. But is it just me? This is night time and it's a lot lighter than it used to be. Maybe they've done it. Maybe this is what they've done in experimental. They've made nighttime actually playable. That'd be so cool if they have. Because I haven't messed with my gamma or anything. I'm not going up there. There's no point. Yeah, I haven't messed with my gamma. This is exactly as I would play at daytime. Let's try this greenhouse. Greenhouses are normally pretty good. Doesn't look like anyone's been in. What's that over there? A little vial of something disgusting. What have we got? What have we got? Have we got any stuff? I want stuff. No? Bugger. Go on, open the door. I'll be very impressed if what they've decided to do is improve nighttime by giving us a little more light. I will be extremely happy, because then of course all the servers can run night times, and we can experience dawn, because dawn is fantastic in this game. Really is very, very good. I love dawn in this game. And if we're going to have nighttime as bright as this, just basically going into black and white, I'll be a happy bunny. Let's put this axe away. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow the power lines, because the power lines will take us to Zelenogorsk. Or should do. The day they move the power lines on me, I'm going to be absolutely stuffed. I really am. See, there's the plough. There's the North Star. The power line start at the power station in the industrial complex north of Berezino, and they go sort of almost diagonally across the map. West and south. There's a zombie all the way over here. Is he going to catch on to me because it's night time? At night time, I don't think the zombies should be able to see you, but never quite sure. So yes, these power lines should take us to Zelenogorsk, to the substation. So more time running in that direction than I do in this. Do you feel slightly out of sorts? I thought, yeah, that is right. So I'm going to trot along the power lines, picking off bits and bobs to survive on my way. I've noticed something odd. I only just noticed it. When you very first hit the tab button, your character has his eyes closed, and then about a second in, he opens them. Or half a second in, he opens them. Very odd. So, yes, I can report, at least at the moment, under my current server settings, or current settings, nighttime is completely playable. It's just in black and white, which is pretty cool. Good stuff. Catch up with you in a second. Hit the buttons, right order, does help. Okay, we're back, and we are running over the, following the power line still. But Gaddo has come on to TeamSpeak, and I haven't spoken to Gaddo in feels like ages. So Gaddo, mate, how's life in where you are in Holland?
It's been crazy lately, actually.
Yeah.
It's nice and quiet in life, but you know, summer, a lot of festivals, parties, and all that shit.
Yeah, I saw something. You were tagged by someone on Facebook. I know you don't use Facebook. You got a Facebook account, and there was some big music festival thing you and your friends had obviously gone to.
Yeah, we were there. We were partying for 4 days.
Yeah, I'm too old to party for 4 days now. Some things that have changed, or lots changed since you probably played last. But the best thing that I can see is it's night, and I can see in the game that all they've done is drop the color saturation. So it's in black and white, but you can see this is perfectly playable at night. It's fantastic. It's about bloody time they did this. Now hopefully servers will actually go through the proper day-night cycle. That will be very cool if they start doing that. So there's lots and lots of little changes to DayZ that you're probably unfamiliar with, but the basics are still there. It's still DayZ. It's still a running simulator. I'm currently
Still same shit, different day.
Yeah, I'm running the power lines from east to west because I want to get to the west. Because hey, more things.
Which beta number are you using? The latest one?
Yeah, if you
1.8.1.
Yeah, it's 48. So basically, if you in Steam, normal thing, right click on DayZ in the list, properties. You go to the betas tab and choose to go into the beta. And apparently, my stomach is grumbling, which is not good. I'm playing on a regular server. And approaching Novi Sobor, if my memory serves. Yay! Gaddo is now playing DayZ. So this place we're living in, little village, really, really quiet. There's a little bit of industrial noise if you're outside and the wind is in the right direction, because I'm right in the middle of China clay mining area. So it's actually, some people find them ugly, but I've got basically spoil tips around me and enormous clay workings with like these beautiful green and blue lakes in the bottom. But if the wind is in the wrong direction, you can just about make out the sound of a conveyor belt in the distance. But that's really the only sound. Absolute bliss compared to living in the city.
You're sure you're on beta version 1.8.1, right?
1.8. I don't know where you're getting that number from.
Alright, I went to properties. I choose the beta, and all I see is different numbers.
Yeah. If you choose the beta, then close properties, your client should start downloading the files necessary to come onto the server I'm on. And we're on, it's 0.48, and then a whole string of numbers. Mine is nice and light at the moment. I don't know how light it would be if the weather was bad and it was overcast and horrid. Has your client started, or has Steam started downloading?
I don't know, it said 1.8 behind it, so I'm just gonna try join again. Let's see.
Odd.
I've made it check the files before I joined.
And of course, because it's a different hive to normal, you will be starting as a fresh spawn.
That's alright.
Some of the spawn points have changed again. There's a handful of inland ones. There's still only they're still on the east coast. You're still like only a kilometre or two away from the coast.
Well, I think Pip spawned in at Flujabad or something. the other day, all the way north.
Yeah.
One of the new towns. Yeah.
Oh, one of the new towns.
But that was about a month ago on the other version. So.
Yeah. As I say, things change. Things that are coming. There's bears coming. Apparently, I've seen the model. Seen the picture on Reddit. It looked fantastic. We're going to have to dodge bears. Mind you, there's supposed to be livestock here, and you know what? I have been playing this, and I have still not seen a single sodding animal anywhere.
Oh, right. We've seen deers and everything about.
No.
I've been hunting.
I have not seen anything. I don't know what it is. I think there must be a livestock exclusion zone around me. As I approach an area, they all disappear. Mind you, can't
Probably
be...
smell.
Yeah, it's probably smell. Cheers, mate. Thanks. But it's got to be better than those combat logging goats we used to have.
Oh, yeah.
Chase a goat down with a bloody axe and then have the damn thing combat log on you just before you got to it. Right, well, I am hungry and thirsty, so as I'm coming past Novi Sobor, I am obviously going to have to do some looting. I have a zombie. I heard you, a zombie. Oh, it's a crawly zombie. The monkey zombies, you know, the on the ground ones. Pain in the bum. Fortunately, I have an axe, so I can kill them, but because they're low down, they are harder to hit. And here comes another zombie. Yep, that's that one done. What have we got it? Oh, I've got to go first person. A shovel. Right, what have we got? What have we got? I want stuff. No stuff. Can't eat a baseball bat. Well, I probably could eat a baseball bat. Ah, what are you? Didn't want red pen. Yeah, I'm both hungry and thirsty. Right, let's see what we can find. Just there are some more wrecks around here. There's lots in here, but I just don't see anything I need. Doesn't help, I've got the... oh, hang on, I just heard a zombie. Yeah, I don't want to be fighting zombies indoors. Come here, zombie. Yes, got him. Right, what have we got? As I say, it doesn't help. I've got the sort of door behind me, or the window behind me, and they're getting streaming the light in and reflecting all off my screen. Oh, here comes another one. Hello. Oh, got a couple. Oh,
If you
come
go
on.
to properties and you look at the beta thing, what does it say at your end?
Give me a second. I'm slapping zombies at the moment. Yeah, back of the neck. Put that down. I'm trying to think. You're looking at the Steam with the list of games on the left-hand side. You find DayZ. You right-click on it, choose Properties at the bottom. Then there is a tab called Betas, which is like second from last one, and then you opt in to the betas.
Yeah, I know, but now when I open all those betas, then it says all these numbers, all different betas, and one of them should be the right one, but I don't know which one you are running right now.
That's strange. I don't understand why you're getting more than the choice of more than one. Hold on a second. Got to stop recording.
Goes.
Gaddo's having some fun and games choosing the... Something's odd about his client. I could be missing things in here. It's too dark to see. Can of spray paint. Let's go and sort him out. Put him out of my misery. Oh, come on. Thank you. Not finding anything. Pair of trousers. I know what I'm going to have to do. You can't see very far when you've got one of these on. Ruins your night vision. Don't need a pen. I'm going to have to go into town. Oh dear. When Gaddo looks at his client, he goes to betas and it is choosing lots of different ones. He has lots of different ones to choose from, which is unusual, which is not how it is for most other people using this game. When I look at my betas, I just go to experimental and that's it. How you doing, Gaddo?
I'm back.
Ah,
Still nothing.
isn't that weird? Very, very odd behaviour, my friend. I don't know what's going on with your client, with your Steam client, that it's, or your version of... The only thing I can think of is because we were both part of the pre-alpha, there is something funky about your version of the game that gives you the ability to look at betas that most other people don't get to look at.
I guess I just need to find out which one's the right one.
Yeah.
If it's between it. You sure they didn't give you access for this?
No, no, this is nothing unusual. This is exactly the same as everybody else would have. This isn't unusual in any way.
Why are you playing on beta versions?
Why? Because it's more interesting.
Yeah.
These versions are much more interesting than the regular game because you get. I mean, for instance, I'm playing at night and it's playable. There's a nice little bug at the moment where you can use chem lights over and over again. Not sure how visible it makes me because I don't think these things work over a terribly long distance. I mean, if you're within a couple of 100 yards of me, I think you'll probably see the lights, but
I did see road flares and all that, but I couldn't throw any. You can throw it down or something. At least not letting.
yeah, you used to be able to throw road flares, didn't you?
Yeah, you can just light them and drop them and all that. Well, you can't. So you have to hold it in your hand to make sure you're a really easy target.
Yeah, that is sort of like come shoot me. I can't deal with it with someone at the moment anyway. If someone wants to come and shoot me at the moment, then they get to shoot me. That's it, really. I don't have any form of defence beyond an axe.
Yeah, there's about 13 people on.
So do you think you've got this right? You think you've got the right level and everything?
I just keep coming in, testing it out, going out, testing a different one. You know, I have to go in and out every time.
It's really strange. I've not seen that where you get to see. Oh, badly damaged rotten banana. I'm not going to be able to eat that.
Nah.
Rotten kiwi. I'll wait for my night vision to come back. I'm not finding much food.
Okay, see me in the game.
Hang on, just zatted a zombie. Hold on. Do you know what I don't see?
A different one.
I don't see in the game list, mate. When you start your game and
Well, I tried first to join through Steam, and then I tried to join through the game. I try it both ways out.
Bloody book. Can't eat a book. You see, when when you're looking, you're not actually on a server. You're just looking at the list of menu, the menu list thing.
Yeah.
You should see what level you're running in the top right-hand corner.
Yeah, I know that, but it doesn't say 0.7 point whatever. It doesn't say which server, which patch your server is using.
No, but does it tell you what number you're running?
Yeah, I can see that. Give me a second, I'm almost in the game. Do you know the last few numbers?
I can find them out. Oh, hang on, I've got to deal with the zombie. Oh shit, that's sticky, a little bugger. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not bleeding. God for that. What are you? Why is there a Bible in the middle of the road? Right, I'll tell you what I'll do is I will log out. Oh, there's kit in the middle of the road. Ruined. Ruined. I just found a pile of kit in the middle of the road. And it's all ruined. Looks like someone died here. Maybe that's what the Bible was for. That's sort of a little ominous, isn't it? You find a load of ruined kit, so obviously someone died there, and you find I'm losing my bearings. Where are the... Tell you what I'll do, Gaddo, is I will come out of the server I'm in. I can hear a zombie, which is not helpful. Leave the server I'm in, and we can check things. Well, if I hit the buttons in the right order. And we start recording again. Right, we had a jump server. Gaddo finally figured out why he was not being able to get in. I will not embarrass him by telling you the mistake he made.
Thank you.
Yep, well. What are friends for, eh? Well, my life for a can of beans. A can of beans right now would be so good. Oh, let's close that up. It is very dark, but hopefully we'll be getting light soon.
Pretty full server.
Yeah, well, experimental's a bit more like that. You're more likely to come across a server with people in it. There's quite a few people like playing experimental. It's also weekend as well, so we're going to get more people on. Nighttime is a lot more playable, but it's still quite dark inside buildings. But hopefully the sun should be up fairly soon. If I got that right on when I came into the server, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Just logged in somewhere inland. No clue where.
Oh, someone's done this room. I'm not going to find anything in here if someone's already done the building. Where's the water? Ah, here it is. Come on, drink water. Trying another new experiment today. I'm changing the software I'm using to do my recording, but it comes with webcam thing, so it's also recording my face. I have no idea whether or not people are going to like or want to see my ugly mug whilst I play.
They can finally see who you are.
Yeah, big fat
The
English
guy
guy.
behind the voice.
The guy behind the voice. Oh yes. It's really weird because you've obviously over the years you've become very familiar with my voice, but of course, because I'm back home down in Cornwall, and I start talking to people, and my voice, my accent starts changing, and I start going in real West Country, and it's really odd.
But this is where you originally come from, right?
Yeah, it's the part of the world I come from. I'm originally a Cornishman, so I'm finding absolutely bugger all in this place. Well, that's not true. I'm finding lots of bits and bobs, but none of it's bloody edible. I think the server's been quite heavily looted.
Yeah. Finding nothing here.
The chem lights are quite useful. Actually, the chem lights are very useful. All I found then was a rock. And a rotten banana. I think the chem lights are better than torches. They ruin your night vision, but you get a more of a general light from them. And I've now got a zombie, so this is going to be entertaining. Come at me, bro, wherever you are. Where are you? Well, I heard a zombie. Now I can't bloody find it, and he can't find me. Bloomin' heck. I'm surprised the sun... I suppose it's starting to show signs.
Okay, where is north?
Right, you should, hopefully, if you remember my navigational tips, be able to find the plough.
Found it. I found an offshore.
Good man. My hunger is now gone to the second status. And I'm in a building that's clearly been looted, so... all I'm finding is rotten food. I think the only thing I can do is find some bushes and eat some berries. Find an orchard.
Do you know where you are somewhere?
Oh, I know where I am. I'm following power lines between, and I'm just leaving Novi Sobor, going towards Stary Sobor.
Alright.
but apparently I'm starving. And it is so dark I can't identify a... No, it's going to be too big. That's not going to be a berry bush. I've been able to find water sources, but I've not... Oh, now apparently I am thirsty. I've not been able to find much in the way of food and stuff. I've just spotted a zombie. Apparently I'm extremely hungry. Remember that mod where you could eat zombies?
No, I never played that. That's a bit wrong, actually.
Yeah, you became infected.
Alright.
And you could take zombie flesh. You could basically, what happened is you killed a zombie. You could then gut it like it was an animal. And then you could take the flesh. Now you can either take the flesh to... Hang on, I've got another zombie to deal with. You could take the flesh to be to the scientist. Let's chop kindling. Put the axe away. Aha, search for berries. You know you're in a poor state when you have to start searching for berries.
I think the server's all the way looted. There's nothing here this time either.
It might be that's what they're doing with the... Oh, I found something. Cool beans. Eat the red berries. I don't think you get a great deal of energy from red berries, but...
Better than nothing.
I don't know, it was enough to make the status go from the very, very scary one to the less scary one.
There's more gear here from other players than that there's other gear.
Then, yeah, then you're looking at...
flashlights and all that stuff.
Oh, now I found lots of flashlights around. I think they want you to use flashlights, and I have just eaten again. Yeah, I found lots of flashlights or torches.
Yeah, but these are with the battery next to it, so I think these are people who dropped them.
Could be. Yeah, don't forget you're in a spawn point. Irrespective of the fact that the spawn point is not where you would, and you know, not one you're used to. People quickly to make priorities about what they want to keep in their pockets. I don't know if you exhaust a supply of berries or something from a bush. Still no bloomin' livestock. And I'm surprised it's not daylight yet. The moon, I've got a half moon up. A light shadow coming from the moonlight, which is nice. Actually, I think this is the wrong berry bush. It's hard to tell at night time, but I think that's a blueberry bush. Yeah, I think the sticky woody one is a blueberry bush. Apple trees are quite good. You get yourself into an orchard, but you do have to spend a lot of time searching. And of course, at the end of it, all you get is an apple. Running towards Orion and his belt. Pretty much the only other star thing I can recognise. Arm, belt, sword, foot, foot.
Yeah, I'm all the way to the north at the new town.
Okay, well, good looting.
Not if it's all been done.
Yeah,
Ah,
not so
shit.
good.
There's
Zombie?
zombies behind me, yeah. No weapon. They still fly and die.
Haha, yes, you get them down a good enough slope.
Yep. Come on, give me an axe.
I do like what they've done with modelling your night vision. I'm carrying a chem light at the moment, and it's completely ruining my night vision. So I can see very well within about 6 meters, 7 meters, but when I'm outside I can see bugger all. Oh, there's the church. Then you've got to wait for your night vision to come back. Which it has nicely now. As I say, if the server time was correct at about 5 something, I would anticipate that we should be coming into dawn and daylight fairly soon. Although I'm not seeing any light coming up. Is the east lighter? I suppose the east is very slightly lighter. Doors are open, which means people have been through. Yes, come on. Just some munchies. What are you? Jacket and a hat. Torch, battery. Yep. I got doors open and everything. This has been well and truly looted. Fortunately, I know that there's a water pump nearby, so I can have a drink at least, but... Ooh. Apple tree. I'm getting messages coming up saying I'm starving.
That ain't good.
Yeah, it's not good. As I say, having to look for apples and fruit is a bad sign. If you're in such a poor state that you've got to start relying on living off the land.
Yeah, it looks like this has all been done too.
And I found an apple. That got me from the extremely hungry to just hungry. And again, I'm not sure whether you've got to go to a different tree each time, or whether or not you can just go to like one tree and just keep on searching.
Are you eating now?
What, in the game or?
In game?
I've had an apple.
Alright.
Just notice something. Military boots now appear as an item. Because some hats now appear as items you can put things in.
Alright. This is a hardcore server, so you'll have different gear.
Did you start again?
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to start again, I must admit.
Right, then you look for one.
Just let me do these last 2 barracks and then I'll come away from here and log out. I know it's naughty to like do an area twice, change servers, but heck, as we're going to change server, I might as well take advantage of it. And that's the right type of bush for the berries I want, I think. Bloody berries. Come on, come on, come on. Just like a tin of something. This barracks have been cleared out so thoroughly. The last place to look in this barracks is the vehicle on the outside. Oh, hang on, bush. Very few people check these wrecked APCs for kit.
Are they good? Hello?
Well, you get proper kit at them. It's just that nobody really checks them. So even on a heavy looted server, I mean, you sometimes find something. But not today. Right, I think it's time to leave the server and try and find a different one.
Go for it.
Okay, we've swapped servers. I've closed the curtain behind me, so maybe you can see me a little better. If, of course, you want to see me at all. Who knows? Got new coffee as well. More coffee. Come on. I don't want to wait. I want to get in. I want to play, because Gaddo's in already. Come on. Faster. Faster would be good. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top? Yeah, I'm about going to get kicked. Hold on, I'm going to stop recording. We're back. In daylight. Whee!
Nah, people been here, so probably gonna die.
I got a feeling I'm probably going to die fairly soon if I'm not careful. I'm on the brown hungry. Getting the extremely hungry messages come up.
Me too. I'm starving. Don't even know where there's a well around here.
Well, oh, it's been opened. Yeah, it looks like this has been looted as well. This is an extremely busy server. And loot is very, very absent. My colour saturation is lower than one would expect, because I'm so unwell. At least I can spot which ones are the berry trees that might have fruit. Do you know how to identify berry trees?
No, not really.
It doesn't help that there are two types of tree, two types of berries. Hang on, I'm going to open the door for the cat. Go on through, Freddy. Yeah, go on. Move your bum. Bloomin' cat. Yeah, the blueberries are poisonous, the red berries are edible. Fortunately, when you approach a tree with that has berries, you get a message pop up saying "search for berries."
You said red berries are edible, yeah?
Yes. Blueberries will make you sick. Strangely, this building does not look like it's been looted, which is odd. Still no chuffing food there. Decent sized backpack, yay! Oh, rice! It's going to make me as thirsty as hell, but I know where there's water. Oh no, it's ruined! And you can't eat ruined food. Oh, that's annoying. Just found a Makarov magazine. That takes you back, doesn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Good amount of loot in here, but none of it's edible. And I've just heard the sort of snick of someone reloading a weapon, so that's potentially unhelpful. Well, let's run at full speed so they can't find, make it harder for them to shoot me.
Well, you're starving anyway, right?
Yeah, I'm starving anyway, so what's the point?
They might also not shoot straight away.
Might have some food. Ooh. Didn't find any berries in that. Yeah, that should be the right type of berry tree. Got a feeling the server's a little bit delayed. Yeah, I do the request to do something and it takes half a minute to do it. As I say, my colour saturation is well down. Oh, lots and lots of ammunition. Correction, lots of empty magazines that are ruined. So I don't find something to eat fairly soon, I am going to be in a very, very bad way. But then again, I still haven't died. Come on, Mr. Berries. Berry, 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 berry.
All food I find is rotten.
Yeah, same here. Berry trees aren't being terribly fruitful. That's a terrible pun. The only good thing, as I say, is my performance is absolutely fantastic. I'm recording at the moment at like over 60 frames per second, 68. I'm going to go to VBOR, see if I can see anything there. It's unlikely. Don't even have the right gear for hunting, so I haven't found any matches. Haven't found a knife for gutting.
I got a bayonet. I don't know if that works.
I don't know either. At least you should be able to open tins.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The only food I've found so far that is ruined, so it's been dropped by other players. I mean, a bag of rice right now sounds like a really nice thing. I think it's simply these servers haven't been restarted.
What do you need to cook? Do you need a pan and all that?
No, you need to make yourself a fire, so it's the fire making side of things, which is kindling. Oh gosh, it's quite a lot of different things that you can do it with. You can use a bandage, you can use pages from a book, you can use kindling, which you find, and sticks and things. You need wood, which if you've got an axe you can chop a tree down to get wood, or you can find it in the surrounding area. I think rocks help, but I don't know. I've found every time I've attempted to light a fire, I've ended up having it being blown out by the wind. But you then put the meat in. You have to watch the meat really, really carefully because it sits there and does nothing. Then it cooks really quickly, and then, you know, all of a sudden it's burnt.
Alright.
So the second you find, you know, you've got to watch the meat carefully. You can't just like sit back and do nothing, because it cooks. But once it's cooked, it then goes to ruined very quickly.
Okay.
But the thing is, I don't know this in person. I only know this because I've watched other people's videos.
We should get together and try it out. I finally found a jacket and then I lost it by accident.
Do you know how to identify apple trees, yeah?
I haven't really looked for them yet. I haven't even found a soda or anything.
No, me neither. I've been drinking from wells and ponds, eating apples and berries, and I've just eaten an apple.
I don't know where the wells are around here. Let's start looking.
Looks like, yeah, you know the bits of the game that require the server to talk to you. You know, when you click on something in game, it takes a long time. Only to be expected with experimental, really, I suppose. And we search for. Still not found anything. I've seen evidence of player activity, you know, but I haven't actually seen any players yet.
Okay, spot wells on the map.
In what way? What do you mean?
I have a map and I need a well.
Oh, right. Yes, there's a little... do you know where you are, though?
Yeah, I know the town where I am.
Yes, then on the map, if you zoom in onto the town, a well will appear as a little sign. It's a line coming... I think there's a dot at the bottom, a little line coming up, and then a little... a curve to the left and a curve to the right. So it looks like a fountain, if you could imagine a fountain being drawn simply as a line. Should open tins a little better. Like an upside down W.
I found one. Good, thank you.
It's a piece of paper. I would eat a piece of paper right now. Getting a few random zombie noises. I heard the sort of the psst of opening can.
I keep hearing that too.
What's catching me out? I'm just not used to the game running this smoothly. Don't think these spawn loot anymore. Yeah, I think my brain started tuning out the random zombie noise. found my second crowbar in 10 feet. And a sickle. So there's loot in here, it's just not the loot we want. Finding stuff is tricky. Okay, that's not true. Finding stuff is easy. Discovering the... What a year. Bet you're ruined. Damaged. Well, I just managed to find some matches. And I don't have a knife yet. Oh, a shovel.
But do you think the cooker would work yet?
The cooker works, you've got to find a pan.
So if you have a pot, a cooker and a gas can, then...
Yes, you can cook food, but first you've got to find your food. You've got to have a knife for gutting the animal. You've got to be able to kill the animal, and the bugger will run away. So running up to it with an axe, you better be, you know, have your wits about you. Seen my first zombie for a while. I'm in an area which I don't think has been looted.
Well, I'm thinking that too, but there's not.
There's nothing here, yeah. Apparently I'm dying of starvation.
Yeah, my color was going down.
Yeah. Come on.
I found a black cowboy hat.
Ha ha ha! Come on. Here we go. And of course, if I had a fishing, I could fish. You can fish.
You need fishing rod.
Yeah, you need to find. Hang on, you need to find the hook, and I don't know if you need to find string as well, because I don't think there is string, and you need to fashion a rod.
Well, I assume they put the hook with the string in.
Yeah, I think that's a thing where the fishing line and is with the hook.
And the hook come together. Yeah.
Sort of makes sense, but you get people fishing now for food, and you can, if you've got a boonie hat, you can store your fishing hooks in the boonie hat.
Cool.
Because if you notice, if you put the boonie hat on, it's not in amongst the rest of your clothes. Because one of the things I've noticed is the boots I'm wearing aren't in amongst the rest of my clothes. It's separate, it's as if they have a pocket. Oh, and this one's been done.
Yeah, so it's crystal stuff. Let's see, what would be a good place to go? Well, they would not have looting yet.
To be honest, as I say, I think it's
Berezino?
on. No, Berezino will have been looted within an inch of its life. There are about 5 spawn points near it.
Yeah, true.
I can put it this way: I'm all the way over at Vibor, and it's been looted. I'm heading south. I can't remember the name of the town. Does it begin with a P? Oh, the one south of Vibor. When in the mod, we always used to go there because it had a Prorogovo. That's it. Yeah, because it had a sorry, store. Pokorevka. I can't. As I say, you were better memorizing the names of these places. But when we were playing the pre-alpha, spawning in at the bridge, you and I always went south, where everyone else went north.
Yeah.
Some of the new towns up in the north are quite interesting. That Novo, very interesting city. The chap who does the map has had last month off as a holiday, the whole month. Sounds reasonable. But he's back now, so we can expect to see some more map changes.
Nice.
So many books, I might eat a book. Rotten fruit. Rotten fruit and a hat. I think Brian's taking the piss. But then it's the game.
This is a bit of a challenge again.
Well, there is that. It is a challenge.
Ooh, did I tell you I shot a guy the other day? Me and Pip were playing together.
Yeah.
Pip got shot by a guy by the airfield. Ooh, a can of tuna.
Ooh. Can you open it?
Nope.
Oh dear. That's the type of justice you get in this game.
So I just sneaked up to him and just shot him through the head with a sniper rifle.
I am being chased by a zombie. Where's my axe? There it is. Oh, of course, third person as well. Where are you going? Oi. I'm finding the axe a lot less accurate than it used to be.
Well, you're black and white, so might be a little harder anyway.
And I'm bleeding. And that was my last rag, so now I've got problems with that. So that didn't go well. I bet you someone who's watching my video later on will say, "Oh, you missed that can." I'm sure I heard a zombie as well. There's an axe sticking out the top of this car. Wire's worn, pristine, swap. axe out. Yeah. I may be dying of starvation, but I have a pristine axe. Actually, my compass is in very poor state. What state is that compass in? Worn. Damaged. There we go. I've actually got some buildings here that don't appear to have been looted. They're just incredibly barren for food. Water bottle. Empty, but it's a water bottle.
At least you can fill it up.
Little pile of medical supplies. Not seeing any livestock. Granted, I mean, I'd have to chase it down and hit it with my axe, but I'm not proud. I'll hit a cow with an axe. Ooh. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a wool coat. Yay, food! I've fractured a leg apparently for no... I've just been... Okay, I'm confused. The can of tuna is completely ruined and I have got a fracture for no good reason. I had green cargo pants on that were in perfect condition, pristine. They're now ruined. Everything in it is ruined, and I've got a leg fracture.
That's shit. Didn't get hit.
No, I'm in the middle of a room. I've just been armoured. What do I need? I need sticks and bandages, and I don't have sticks or bandages. Snack and fresh and... Okay, my leg is extremely painful, but I can walk.
Somebody just typed. Can you see that too?
No, all I've got is my they're typing in local, which means they're close enough to be heard. You should be able to talk to them. You've got someone close to you. You can ask them for food.
Oh yeah, here's somebody.
Right, I can't stand up. I can walk, which is unlike I'm used to. Gotta find some sticks and a t-shirt. or... Oh, there were medical supplies. Did medical supplies also include a bandage when I saw them in that room? I don't think they did. I wonder why my leg broke.
And he just gave me an extra can of food.
Oh, wow!
And opened both of them.
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, that helped so much.
Yeah, send him here with a bloody splint. I remember seeing a pile of medical stuff, and I can't remember if a bandage was in amongst it, because if there was, I should hopefully be able to make a splint. I think I need sticks. So you've had 2 cans of food?
Yeah. At least I have one still in my pocket.
Oh, eat it.
For later.
No, just eat it. Much better in your stomach than it is in your pocket. Well, say thanks to the guy. I don't suppose he told you who he was?
No, he didn't. But yeah, I said thanks, don't worry.
Cool.
You know I'm blind.
I can't believe I got a broken bloody leg. I'm wandering around with my underwear.
I'm gonna see if near Gorka, you know, there was this little town called Prod. Had a supermarket in it. Really in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna check that out. I bet those have more chance around that area.
Yeah. This is going to be a very slow game of me slowly starving to death as I'm not wearing any trousers. I'm trying to remember what you can turn into a... There's my hoodie. Right, I can turn my hoodie into rags. So all I need is sticks. How do I get sticks?
You got an axe. You got a tree.
No, that gets wood. Right? That chops firewood. I want stick. Ah, chop kindling. Here we go. Crafted the splint.
Do you really have to go to the woods for those berry bushes? No. Or are they...
No, berry bushes are everywhere. I think I have just created a splint.
Can you see from a distance if there's something on it?
No. I've made... Now, here's the thing. I've made the splint. How do I apply it? Maybe it's in my hands. Use. Right, I'm using the splint. Now. Yay, I'm no longer... Oh, well, I'm still... right, I've lost my I've lost my jacket, I've lost my trousers, because I took them off because they were ruined.
Hello.
Hi there. Oh, I've just managed to break my leg earlier, and this is why I've got hardly any clothes on. I've had to use my trousers, took my trousers off and my jacket, but don't suppose you've got any food, have you, mate? Because I am starving.
I need an axe so I can make a fire, and then we'll cook some.
Oh, cool beans. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go get some wood.
Do you have an axe?
Yes, I have an axe.
Good. No, just press F. Use it, not chop it.
Yeah, I haven't done this that often.
What?
Sorry, I'm talking to someone. I've got someone here.
Oh no. Needs to fall down. That's it.
Right, 2 lots of firewood on the floor. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, I'm recording this for YouTube as well, so he'll be on my YouTube channel. This is really hard, isn't it? With the lack of food, I've not seen any livestock for killing. I've got various bits and bobs, but I was in a room, and my leg just broke for no reason, ruining my trousers and what was in it. So Gaddo, this guy has obviously got some food. He didn't have an axe, so I've chopped a tree down, eventually once I figured it out, and got some wood for him. And I think he's going to share some food with me, which is cool.
Nice. Is he gonna cook?
Yeah, he's cooking it in front of me now. So he's made the fire. And there's the flames from the fire. That's nice.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
cool.
Now we have to wait for like, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Although I've not done this before, I've seen it in a video where you've got to watch the meat quite closely, otherwise it will burn.
Yeah, it will say it's cooked.
I just wish I had some colour right now to have a look at this flame, because I can see the distortion of the heat coming off it. There's a water fountain nearby. I'm just going to go take a drink, and also I'm going to see if I can find some trousers. I'm running around in my underwear.
Yeah, okay.
All those times I do like it when you find friendly people.
Yeah.
I think you're more likely to find friendly people on experimental. The kids, the douchebags, they're not going to put up with this shit, are they? Where,
It's the more experienced
oh!
people that do
I've
this.
lost consciousness. Damn! Oh, that is annoying. I don't think that bloke's going to be able to help me.
Well, give him some time, because don't you come back after a while?
Yeah. The thing is, I'd walked away from him, so he can't see that I've lost consciousness. So he doesn't know where I am. I've just like this guy, who's this random dude that helped him out by chopping down a tree, but
Yeah,
he doesn't know. He just thinks I've wandered off.
Alright. If you respawn and you spawn on a road with 2 sides nothing, then let me know.
Okay. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap my video up now, because I think I'm up to about 2 hours. So this is going to be a monster one.
Right.
So I'm going to wrap my video. Tell my people, because they're just looking at a black screen with the words "You are unconscious" in the middle, which is about as much fun as a poke in the eye with a blunt stick.
Yeah.
So everybody, thank you very much for watching. I know this is a long one. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Oh yeah, let me know if you like the idea of the picture-in-picture thingy in the corner. Bye bye.